Hi, my name is Jackie Stewart and welcome to my channel. As you read in the thumbnail, this is a video of me saying that I think I wasted 8 years of my life going to school. However, this is not a video of me saying that I should not have gone to school, but there are things that I should have done differently. Before we get into that, a little bit about myself. I was actually born in Georgia, Atlanta, but I grew up in Trinidad and Tobago, and I came back to the United States to do my undergraduate degree. The reason why I wanted to make this video and create this channel is because I believe that I've made so many mistakes getting to this point, and I've learned so many lessons from that, and other people can also benefit from those lessons that I've learned. And personally, I believe that I also give good advice, so you might hear me giving advice throughout this video and any other video that I post. I also want this to be a platform where I can promote small businesses, mainly those that are in Trinidad and Tobago. And I've also made a commitment this year to step out of my comfort zone, so this is part of me doing that. Now let's get into the video. So, I went to Bishop's High School in Tobago, and if you're not from the Caribbean, it's actually normal that students would do a 2-year diploma degree attached to their high school. I did this, and the subjects that I studied were management of business, computer science, and pure math. The reason why some students might opt to do this is because you get some experience of what university level courses might be, and you also have the opportunity to get exempted from some courses when you get to university. So I have some friends that went to university to about 15 to 30 credits, which means that they would be able to graduate about 1 year early. Later in the video, I'll explain why this did not apply to me and why I think that I wasted my time doing that 2-year diploma. So after I graduated from Bishop's High School, I took a gap year, and during that time I worked at a financial institution called Unit Trust, and I also worked at Port Authority in Tobago. After my gap year, I was offered an athletic scholarship to University of Trinidad and Tobago to play table tennis. And most of you might not think table tennis is actually a real sport, but don't fight me on that one. I initially wanted to study some field of business, but it was not being offered at the University of Trinidad and Tobago, so I decided to study computer engineering. Big mistake. I had no concept of what it meant to navigate university or to register for courses. The university had pre-registered me for the maximum amount of courses, which were 21 credits. And I guess my job was to reduce those courses to a level that was within my capabilities at the time, but I did not know this, so I was registered. Wow. So I was registered for 21 credits that first semester. And I'm not joking. I think my GPA that first semester was about 0.3 or 0.4. The next semester I did significantly better, so my GPA was about 3.6 or 3.8 the next semester, but because my GPA the first semester was so low, I would have still been placed on academic probation. I decided to quit. And although my time at University of Trinidad and Tobago was really short, I think that's one of the experiences that I think I gained a lot from, because it was a time I moved out of my parents' house. I had to manage money, I had to manage my finances. I was sort of independent at that point. I also met a lot of really great people that I'm close to this day. In fact, that's where I met the founder of this business, nonpareil. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. But it's a business that does custom-made dress shoes for men. Very professional, very high-quality shoes, so I definitely advise that you check it out. I'll also add the information in the description below. So after I left the University of Trinidad and Tobago, I did my SATs and I was accepted to Howard University in Washington, D.C. So let's recap. Remember, I did management of business, computer science, pure maths, and then I did computer engineering in University of Trinidad and Tobago. The reason why I think I've wasted time up to this point is because when I went to Howard University, I decided to study psychology. In my defense, I wanted to do my law degree, and I wanted a field that was flexible enough that could go into different fields, because I was not 100% sure that I wanted to be a lawyer. What I did not take into consideration was the fact that a bachelor's in psychology degree on its own does not make you any money whatsoever. In order to make significant amount of money in that field, you need to get at least your doctorate. regardless, I finished my 4 years doing a psychology degree at Howard University, and then I was offered a position to teach 7th grade math in New York. And you're like, wait,
what, maths? Spent 4 years studying psychology to come out and start teaching maths?
But this is what I was doing. I'm also completing my graduate's degree in education, specializing in maths. Now I'm wondering, did I just waste 4 years studying psychology because I'm not actually using that degree? So my whole list of education have a very wide range. I started off doing management of business, computer science, pure maths, computer engineering, psychology, education, and maths. Let's just say I could have probably saved some time and bypassed some of those degrees if I had known exactly what I wanted to do in life. So this brings me to the message of this video. If you don't get anything out of this, remember this message. When you're thinking about what to do and plan your next step, always think of the end goal and plan backwards. What this looks like is, if you know your ultimate goal is to own a chain of restaurants, you do not want to spend your time actually studying medicine. You want to dedicate your time understanding food and nutrition, diet plans, business, finance, or shadowing a chef. Anything that is related to that field and will actually push you closer to that goal. But this takes a lot of introspection and understanding what you want to do in that long goal. A tip to do that is, if you think of something as interesting, find someone who's already successful in that field, talk to them, ask them to mentor you, and that will give you a better sense of if you actually want to pursue that as your path in your life. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. I also want to give away $100 US to anyone who have been negatively affected by what's happening in this world. In order to get that, just DM me on Instagram and then let me know your situation and I'll get that money onto you. Comment below if you've studied something that you have not actually used to this day. If you'd enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, comment, and definitely subscribe so you can get an update of when I post my next video. I really hope at least one person benefited from something I had to say in this video, or share this video with someone you think might need to hear it. Until next time.